Peace. Grand rising. Peace, 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 peace. Y'all, peace. How you feeling? Make sure my sound is up. Hi, guys. Hey, everyone. Girls, guys, and everybody in between. How y'all feeling? How you feeling? Did you wake up well this morning? Did you wake up on the good foot? I woke up good. I'm going to have a piece of malachite, which is one of my favorite stones. It's a heart chakra stone. It relieves negativity, helps you heal your heart, helps you embrace your emotions. I'm going to wrap this and I'm going to talk to y'all. For those of you who don't know, I wrap jewelry, make jewelry, wrap it, for my store and everything. But today I want to talk about the root chakra. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about that root chakra. That root chakra. That shakalaka. All right. So the root chakra, y'all. What's the root chakra? All right. So there's a 7 chakra series. There's more than 7 chakras, but we're going to deal with the 7. The 7 base chakras. Because you got to deal with those first before you jump out the car and deal with the rest of the chakras that's around your body and around the meridians. So the root chakra. The root chakra is your first chakra. It's the first chakra in the 7 chakra series. Again, there are more than 7 chakras, but we're going to deal with the 7 chakras. Root chakra. Your root chakra is represented by the color red. Oof, yes. So that's why people like red cars, red lipstick. It helps them feel very powerful and passionate and connected to themselves. The root chakra is also responsible for your feelings of connectedness to yourself, connectedness to the earth, groundedness, survival. It's about how you eat, where you sleep, how much money you make. Your root chakra, when it's in balance, you are flourishing in those areas. You are making strides in those areas. When your root chakra is out of balance or needs more work, you're struggling to know where you're going to live, what you're going to eat that day, how you not in touch with your family relationships are a little shaky unless you've chosen that thing. Like unless you've clearly chosen, I am not dealing with my family on some level. But your family is a part of your root chakra. Your familial relationships are a part of your root chakra. Your relationships with yourself are a part of your root chakra. How you see yourself, what type of person you view yourself as, right? If you think you're a solid person, a good person. Peace. So your root chakra is a very powerful chakra because it's your base, it's your foundation, it's what you stand on, it's what you use to create. Our foundations are the part of us that we use to build. So anything that you're building out on top of your foundation is dependent on how strong your foundation is. And that's why we work on the root chakra and deal with that chakra. Good morning. Peace. Keep coming in. Thank you, guys. We work on that chakra to build a strong structure, which is ourselves, our beingness, your humanness, right? So I just was talking about how you know your root chakra is in alignment or if it needs work. Again, root chakra deals with security, deals with your survival, everyday needs, where you eat, how much what kind of job you have, if you have a job, where you live, where you sleep, all of those things. And when those things are you're having difficulty meeting those needs, your root chakra is out of balance. Your root chakra is out of balance. You need to do some work. And how do you do work on your root chakra? Well, there's a few ways you can do work on your root chakra, and it's very easy, right? One way you can do work on your root chakra, very easy thing, walking. Peace. Walking is literally you connecting with the earth, bring your body upright and moving it on this spinning ball we on, just reminding yourself that you are alive and you're connected to something. Another way you can align your root chakra, a simple thing you can do, is take care of your feet. Take care of your feet. A lot of people don't realize that, your feet aren't only important because you need them to do work. Your feet are important because they are literally your foundation. They are literally will hold you up. Take care of your feet. Get a pedicure. Get a massage. Rub some lotion or some shea butter. I'm a shea butter girl. I'm a shea butter baby. Rub some shea butter on your feet. Pay special attention to your feet. Paint your nails. Clip your toenails. This is all simple things you can do to align your root chakra. Take care of your feet. Another thing you can do to align your root chakra. Put your feet in the grass. Hug a tree. Connect to the earth. Put your hand in some soil, in some dirt. Plant something. These are all things you can do to connect and heal your root chakra. And you'll find you're attracted to certain things at certain times in your life. And that is your body telling you that that chakra is out of balance. If you find that for some reason you're always wanting to buy plants, that's root chakra work. That's your body, your innate system telling you that you need to connect. Yes, sand. Yes. As long as you're involving your feet in it, sand, the ocean, anything, move your feet and let your feet feel. Let your feet be enjoyable, feel loved. Reconnect yourself. Affirm yourself in that way. That's a way to heal your root chakra. And the main reason I wanted to talk about healing the root chakra is because I do a lot of sensual, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, heart chakra work on my page. And it attracts a lot of root chakra energy. Root chakra energy is the survival. You see something, you think it's beautiful, you think it's lovely, you want to contain it, you want to own it. You like, how do I get to that thing, right? Like when we see a car we want, or we see a house we want, like, how do I get to that thing? That's your root chakra moving right there. That's your root chakra saying, I like that thing, I need that thing, I want to have that thing in my life. So then you figure out how to create that thing, and you move up into your creation chakra, your central chakra, your I'm talking too fast, your sacral chakra, and you figure out how to create so that your root chakra can be satisfied. Because our root chakra is telling us our basic needs and desires and wants, the things that we need and want to feel good here, right? So because I always struggle with how to have conversations with people about the energy that shows up on my page. But when I think about it in the chakras, I know what it is. So that's the way I'll talk about it. So when root chakra is, you're wanting to attach to someone or something that makes you feel good. Makes you feel good. Right? So how do you heal that energy from going outward and bring it inward? You do work on yourself. You do the things I just mentioned, the placing your feet, honoring your feet, touching the earth, getting into the earth, planting something, connecting with the tree. Even like if you was a kid, I don't know did you used to play in the dirt and pick worms or something like that, make mud pies. That's all child root chakra work. Rolling around in the grass, root chakra work. Another thing you can do if you are into crystals like me, there's crystals that can help you heal and align your root chakra. This is one of my favorites. It's Smokey Quartz. That's for your root chakra. That's root chakra energy. Smokey Quartz, literally, the reason why it's smoky and it gets darker when you work with it, it sucks all the negative energy out of you and from around you. It cleanses your space and your ethereal space, which is the space around you, your aura and all of that, and your internal space. It sucks it out of you. And this type of crystal, the kind of crystals that take energy off of you, need to be cleaned often. They have to be set in the moonlight or sea salt, or what else cleanses this? Another crystal like selenite will cleanse this. They have to be cleansed often because they do a lot of work for you. So Smokey Quartz is an awesome way to deal with healing your root chakra. And what do you do? What do you do with a crystal when you get it? You sit with it. You wear it. You put it in your pocket. You put it under your pillow. You put it on your dresser. You put it close to you so it can do the work, and you talk to it. You tell it what you need. If you know that you have a problem with survival, you can't maintain a place to live or maintain a job, you say, hey, help me figure out. And you talk to, just like you talking to me, or you talk to anybody else you love and care about, because these are viable beings. They are alive just like us. You say, hey, Smokey Quartz, or whatever, if you name it, Bob, Jen, whoever you call it, I need help with maintaining balance in my life because I cannot maintain a job. That means you're out of balance somewhere, either emotionally, physically, spiritually, or mentally. You're out of balance. Now, if you don't know which one that is, sometimes you might know. You might know, I have a temper. I have anger problems, so I can't maintain a job because I always want to fight my supervisor. You say it. I need help dispelling anger. I need help taking anger out of me so that I can maintain a job, so that I can have somewhere to live, because I like having somewhere to live. I like having a nice place to live. It's just as simple as that. Crystals are not some super magical, difficult idea. They're literally you talking to something that's alive, just like you, and you're asking it to help you transform your life, transform your wellness, transform your well-being. And because this crystal does disperse energy and which draws energy out of you that you no longer need, it's a very powerful companion. Powerful companion. We always need powerful companions. The other crystal that I love that is great for root chakra work, Aragonite. Star clusters. Look at that baby. And now, these Smokey Quartz you can find relatively, reasonably priced. You can probably get a piece like this from a good crystal dealer for about no more than $30, which is not a lot of money. Now, they're going to try to hit you over the head for something like this. They're going to try to charge you probably about $50 because these are supposedly rarer. But I see them all the time in certain crystal shops that do not overcharge. I found this at a very good deal. I really don't think the person knew what they had. So I kind of lucked up because that's a pretty big one. I have a smaller one, but that's a pretty good size Aragonite cluster. I love these. They're literally clusters of crystal. And what they do is they make you feel more connected to the earth. They reduce all of the outside confusion that you have. Like, we get so much information all the time. Like, I'm sitting here talking to you and you have your phone open. This literally disperses that. Disperses all of that outside information that is keeping you from connecting to yourself. And allows you to really hear what you need, really hear what you desire, really hear what you want. Because a lot of times we are not acting on our own desires and needs and wants. We are acting on the desires and needs and wants that have been implemented and put on us by the billions of things that we take on and process throughout the day. This will disperse that negative energy that you don't need, but this will ground you and reduce all of the things that don't serve you. That's why I love this crystal. And if you can find even a small piece, sometimes you can find like a small piece for about $5 or $10. Get it. Get it. Because this will really ground you. You just keep it in your pocket. Keep it on your person. Just remind you. So when people are offering you things that are not in alignment with who you truly are, that this will help you say, no, thank you. That's not in you don't have to go with that's not in alignment. That's how I am. I tell people that's not in alignment with who I am, because I'm like, that's how I am. But this will help you tell people that, no, that's not for me. This will help you listen to those impulses, intuition in your head, the quiet voice. Not your trauma voice that's screaming, go, do this, do that, do da. That voice is the harmful voice that's keeping you from hearing the voice that says, yes, we could do that. That's good for you. Go this way. Don't get in that car. This is going to help you get closer to that. Help you get closer to that voice, because that's the voice that's going to help you create your life. That's going to help you move all the distortion that you're functioning through out of the way. Most of us are functioning through so much distortion because we haven't been taught how to properly hear ourselves and how to properly be with ourselves. So we're constantly looking for distraction, thinking that that's going to get us closer. Asa, not in here, Pooh. Go in your room with that. You got a donut. Where? In the kitchen. Yeah, so that's going to help you get closer to your more divine, higher self, the part of you that has always been waiting for you, that we have to learn how to tap into, because we've been taught not to listen to that part of ourselves in our childhood, because, we've been indoctrinated into a lot of things that don't serve us technically. Let me look at some of these comments. I'm sorry, I haven't been looking at them. See what y'all got to say. Hey, Black Yoga Sana. Oh, which crystal? Smokey Quartz. I'll type them. Smokey. What's up, Pooh?
Where's Donald?
Quartz. Okay, wait a minute. Gray crystal. Aragonite. Brown crystal. All right, and now those are both crystals for your root chakra. Because you need a foundation. You need a strong foundation. Before we can go up, we have to start at the bottom. Let's start over. And because if you are in America or anywhere, I always say if you're Black in America, you have a lot of root chakra work to do, but most Americans have a lot of root chakra work to do, Black, white, or whatever. I like to talk to Black people because we were enslaved, and a lot of our energy is all over the place, and we have not yet figured out a firm foundation for ourselves. And so root chakra work is very important for us to align and heal our root chakra. Otherwise, we'll keep on living out base needs, base wants, base understandings that don't serve us and won't allow us to heal past our slavery trauma, our enslaved trauma that lives in our bodies. It lives in our bodies. And if that lives in our bodies, then by default, our counterparts that were slavers, that enslaved us, that also lives in their bodies as well. So yeah, I hope this was useful and helpful. Thanks, sis. Yes, I work very hard to say enslaved and not slaves, because we did not choose slavery. We were enslaved. It was not our choice. When you choose slavery, then you're a slave. When you don't choose slavery, you're enslaved. Let me see. So yeah, the root chakra, important work. Let's work on our foundations. Also knowing what root chakra energy is useful, is helpful. How do you know what root chakra energy is useful and helpful? Okay, most of us have some root chakra energy that is helpful. Like I want to say one that's helpful, that is, I'm trying to think of something that's useful, because all I can think of is detriment right now. I hate when that happens. But loving, being loving, that's a useful root chakra energy. Being kind towards other people. One of the root chakra energies that's not useful is addiction. A lot of us have several different addictions at one point, and sometimes we have to replace our addictions that are not so in alignment with our higher selves with addictions that are. So, it becomes a habit. Like, your unhealed addictions become habits. Your healed addictions become habits as well. We don't like to think of some of the work that we do that is healing as addictions, but it is replacing addiction. So therefore, it isn't an addiction of some sort, because it is a habit. Like yoga for me would be considered an addiction, but it is a habit. It's a healthy habit. It's a healthy addiction. So it works for me. It's that some addictions that are not useful, having drug use that is not in alignment with your higher self, overindulging in alcohol, overindulging in food to some degree. I say eat, y'all. We came here to enjoy life. Eat. Don't kill yourself, but eat. Good morning. Hey, Carmen. But, looking at your addictions and seeing how you can flip them into something that is useful to you. Say, if you can have an authentic conversation with yourself, and I do encourage you to work on that. Say if you have had a history of not being able to tell the truth, that you had a history of lying, and you could be truthful with yourself and say, I do be lying. I be lying out this joint. A healthy way to flip that addiction. Write stories. Tell stories. If you don't write, or you don't like to write, or you can't write, tell stories. Make up stories. That's a healthy way to flip that kind of addiction. If you have an addiction with anger and you like to fight, healthy way to flip that addiction. Join like a boxing club. Take Taekwondo. Take up something physical that will help you get that frustration and that anger out of your body in a way that's going to be useful to you. Healthy flipping, right? That's all. I did client work for 20 years, and that's all I used to do with people. Was when they came to me, they had something that was not useful and not working for them, I would help them turn that over into something that was productive and that they could either use in their life or make money from. That's literally all you're doing with your healing. That's all you're doing with your healing. You're turning it into something that is useful to you and that's not going to harm you or harm other people. That's what we're doing. We're doing harm reduction. That's always what we're doing in our healing process. That's literally all social work is. And I did that for 20 years. That's literally all it is. It's figuring out harm reduction. I have an issue with social work now since I don't work in it because of white supremacist ideas, but that's a whole nother conversation. I think I'm done. Oh, affirmations for your root chakra. All right. You're going to put your hand on your root chakra, which is at the base of, your, at the bottom of your legs, like where your womb connects, like under your womb. under your penis, you know, like under, not on top of. And you're going to say, I am centered and grounded in this reality. I am centered and grounded in this reality. I have everything I need, want, and desire. I have everything I need, want, and desire. And why do we do affirmations? Because we want to affirm the goodness in our life so that we can create more of it. It's not about that you don't have, you know, struggles or that things aren't always going the way that you want. We're going to pay attention to the things that we want. We're going to feed the people in the room that we want to, you know, grow. We're not going to feed the parts of ourselves that we don't want to grow. You have weeds in your garden. You pull them out. You don't feed them. That's how you think of yourself. That's how you think of your life. That's how you think of your attributes. The flowers, you keep on helping those grow and bloom into something beautiful. And the weeds, we're going to let them die out or we're going to pull them out. That's it. All right, y'all. My boss just woke up, the 3-year-old. So I'm about to hop off here. I appreciate you guys. I hope y'all have a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday. I'm going to put this up on the playback for anybody who missed it. Again, if you're interested in crystal adornments, I make them. They're in my shop. The link is in my bio. The shop is in my bio. Thank you guys. And I'll see you next time. I'm going to try to do these once a week. Thanks, guys.